All right, so
Fire it up.
multiplayer, host new, free play, next. Change to space exploration default. Do we want do we want to make any changes to resources here?
You know me, I'm a sucker for greater richness, but I'm also at this point. I think part of our push on this one was to be more default in everything. So
Yeah, except
I'm
for
fine
maybe the
leaving everything where
biters
it is. Yeah, I'm fine leaving
because
all
this
the
is
resources where they are. If we want to, yeah, the space exploration default settings, for the
okay.
most part, I'd say leave them be.
All right, terrain.
Terrain, water, like that.
Water, trees, temperature hot, temperature cold. So apparently there's temperature, so we're gonna have to update our suit to handle that maybe? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Homeworld planet size. So there is a map limit then, apparently. Novice isn't unlimited
Yeah.
like normal.
Mm-hmm.
Cliff, moisture, terrain type. Alright.
And then
Enemy.
all be affects all
So
plant enemy expansion.
should we just turn off enemy bases? That affects Novice only. That means that when we do eventually expand, we do have to be able to kill them because they will still be on other planets. But at least on
Right, right.
Novice will be okay.
I'm agnostic. I'd be fine either way. Agnostic isn't really the term there, and apathetic isn't quite right either. But
Neutral, I
yes, there
guess.
we go. That's a good term for it. I'd be
Or
fine
maybe
just
we
leaving
just
them just
turn
so
off
we have to
enemy
deal with them as we need
expansion,
to.
maybe.
Sure.
So that way we have them, we have to kill them, but they're not going to re-expand back after we kill them. So,
Yeah,
like
like
rail
we were
world
doing on our
settings.
last playthrough.
Yeah, rail world settings. Do we
Yeah,
want
sure. Let's do it.
evolution? I guess
Yes. That
so.
was kind of fun the last time.
Okay.
Coming up against tougher and tougher ones. Uh,
Do we want to change the frequency or size of the enemy bases, or are we okay with default settings?
I'd say state defaults. I'm okay with that.
Okay. Do we want to increase our starting area size, or are we okay at the 200% default?
Um,
Because space
I
exploration
have,
is going to take a lot of extra space, from what I understand, right? With the recipes being more complex, with us being in
yeah,
burner
and
phase for longer.
the burner phase for longer. That's what I'm
So
thinking with the
we're going to
pollution
be
too.
having a major pollution cloud for a long time.
Yeah,
So
I'd
maybe
say
we
I'm
up
okay
this
boosting up that. Yeah, huh? Give that a little boost.
400, 600.
Sounds good. 400 sounds all right.
All
Sticking
right.
with that.
Okay. Advanced. We're not going to mess with the map, anything, technology, all that's fine. Research queue always. Do we want pollution?
Yes. Oh yeah, no. We want to. If we got the biters, we may as well have to watch out for them.
You want them to attack us with pollution. You don't want to just be aggressive.
Yes.
That's
Yes. We
fair.
should have to
Okay.
worry about these things.
All right. Do we want a
Uh,
preview or do we just want to jump in and pray?
I'd say let's preview. I wouldn't mind having a few trees around.
Okay, that's fair.
Uh,
Because, yeah, I know some people are like, just jump in and pray. Every map's playable. But
I
I'll
mean,
agree
yeah,
completely.
but
Yeah, so we
oh, with
got
alien
ourselves.
biomes on things are different colors. Let's see.
Yeah, so this is mostly a desert ish area, but it does have a lot of
Yeah.
trees in it. Biters are
Okay.
relatively far out, as you can see. And our resources
Hmm.
are split apart, which is nice. We don't have to worry about filtering.
I do like that.
And we've
I'm
got
assuming.
cliffs
Yeah, I'm assuming
enabled
with.
and lots of water, so we can use those as choke point while we build walls.
Yeah.
And then we have,
Honestly, yeah, I don't see anything like crazy about this. I think it ought to be okay.
yeah, this might be fine. And then because we're not rail world settings, we have lots of expansions. Like we have iron right over here too.
Yeah, some stone
Um,
just northwest of there. Copper
yep,
up
some
north
more
of that.
coal up there, northwest, stone, more coal, a little bit more iron over there mixed with water. Yeah, we should be okay, I think. I think we can make this work.
So, I think we can do it.
Alrighty, let's dive in then.
Right
Fingers
on.
crossed we don't die.
Alia
Okay,
Yagta Est.
I'm gonna call it click here, Nick, just like always. And then whitelist you, perfect. Da 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 da
All
da.
your many YouTube fans don't try and jump on with us.
I know, right?
Do, 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 do.
Let's see. Do we want to increase, decrease the autosave interval? Right now it's set to 10 minutes. So
I'd say
it'll
10 minutes
autosave
is
every
fine.
10. Okay.
Yeah, that'll work.
That should be okay. Okay, play.
Okay. Let me hop into, let's see, multiplayer. Browse public games.
Milestones is using the auto detect preset space exploration. No spoilers. Change it in settings. And our ship has exploded, and I am standing right on top of it. Okay, so right now recipe book is translating everything it needs. Informatron just popped up. There's a coronal mass ejection. Quick, close Informatron and run away.
Okay, here we go. Oh, that's right. It always starts you out with one, doesn't it? Okay, do
Yeah,
not sync
look
your
at it
mods with the server.
go.
I do want to synchronize my mods with the server. That's exactly what I want to do.
Look at that coronal mass ejection. That thing is dead. Oh my gosh, I'm not even that
They're
close to it and
nasty.
it's hurting me.
They are nasty. They're not nice.
But it's so pretty. It's gonna destroy the spaceship. Ah! Oh my gosh, it might actually destroy the spaceship. Okay, the coronal mass ejection has passed, and it did not destroy the spaceship. It gave us all
All
sorts
right.
of goodies in this ship. Do we want to actually clean up the ship? Oh my
I
gosh,
don't know.
my damage doesn't heal. I need med packs. Oh no. Oh, we can't even build med packs yet. Oh
There's
no.
a decent chance you'll just up and die if you're not careful in the beginning, and then it's game
Yeah.
over.
Sleeping friend. Space exploration, combat mechanics overhaul. Left click to shoot. Sleeping friend. It creates one friend.
Friend?
There's a biter friend in my
Oh, there's like a
inventory.
little biter thing. Oh, yes.
Are you
Forgot about
here?
that.
Oh, you're not
Not yet.
loaded
So
in
it's
yet.
once again, it's finished syncing up mods and it's now loading in, and
All
we'll
right. Well,
be a few minutes
I'm going to just pull everything from the ship, and we'll discuss whether or
Yeah,
not we
sure.
want to actually clean up the ship later.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I've got long reach. I can just or far reach, so we're good there.
Thank
There
goodness.
you are. You're downloading in.
Yep. Loading multiplayer map, and we are
You are in. Just about.
catching up.
So part of me wants to read Informatron, and part of me wants to get right in and play because I don't want to sit there and read
Yeah, right.
Informatron for 20 years.
Yeah, because
Oh,
there's a
I
lot
didn't
of
notice that there is a mix here.
a
We've got
mix.
we've got iron, copper, and stone mixed right here. I didn't notice that during map preview.
Oh, okay. Oh, sure enough. Yeah.
But I guess we can just tap the other ones, and then when we eventually get splitters, we can play the filter game over
Yeah.
here.
That's what I was gonna say. Copper
At
ores.
least for our starter like burner phase, when we're putting down the mines and burner mining drills and stuff here manually, this is convenient. But
Sure.
all right, let's see here. So let's figure this out. Burner labs. So burner labs.
Get some extra ammo in there. Okay.
We can't build burner labs yet. But
Mod
I guess
approach.
that means you got to give it something to burn instead of electricity. Burner assembly machine. This is kind of cool. We're gonna be on burner phase for a while.
Yeah, we're gonna be on burner phase for a while, and that's the number one takeaway from the initial scan through.
Okay. Well, let's start standard Factorio start, I guess, for now.
Yeah, I guess. Let's see. I've got one burner mining drill and
Do I have any coal in my inventory? I do not. Okay, well, I will
a
go
little bit.
see if I can find some rocks with coal in them. Okay, I did. I found a rock somewhere over here with coal in it.
Do the same. I found
I
rocks with rock in it.
found. Nice. I mean, I'm sure we're gonna need that too.
That's true. Start making some
Some
furnaces
stone.
anyway.
Yeah. At least in standard Factorio fashion. I'm gonna do my best not to just chop down trees like a madman like I normally do.
Oh, it's by that.
What are those little blue icons on the map? Oh, those are. Oh yeah, I can tag them. I guess those were. I guess that's where you can put core miners. I think is what they're called.
Yes, there's some other whole thing about
Yeah,
that.
with
I don't
like
know if I
core
know.
mining. Yeah, so I guess those are spots where you can put core miners. That'll be
There's
nifty.
a rock with some coal in it. Okay.
All right, I've got
Rock
20
has
coal. I can at least get the stuff going.
Yeah, sure. That's good.
There we go.
It's got me 10. Whoa, coronal mass ejection started some serious damage to some of these rocks over here. Let's see.
Nice.
You got coal? Yeah, you got coal. Okay.
Anything over here? Lots of fish, stone, lots of wood. I'm not seeing any coal around here. Nope, nothing over here. Okay. Well, that's a little sad.
Unfortunate.
So many rocks and no coal. That makes me a little sad.
I found a bunch up here. I've got up to, what am I at? About 80 coal at this point.
All right, lovely. Well, either way, we'll be able to start our self-feeding coal soon, since we've got 2 iron burner,
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
iron things going.
Yep.
Assuming it actually works the same as base game.
Here's that.
I should probably go take a look at it and see. Let's see. Yeah, it is working. Okay, we are making iron plates.
Okay.
So burner mining drills require brick. Uh-oh.
Oh.
We need to make some brick.
Well, hang on. I've just cooked up a bunch of these guys. We could make brick in.
And then, oh, you know what? Burner mining drills no longer need stone furnaces either. Burner mining drills need an engine. They need an engine.
What?
A single cylinder engine, a stone, and 4 stone bricks and 4 iron plates. But they don't actually need stone furnaces.
Single cylinder engine is just a gear wheel and an iron plate.
That's not too bad.
That ain't too bad, no. But
so right now we're lacking the bricks. So I guess I'll pick one of these up and place it on stone.
Sure.
And then I guess I'll chop some of this dead wood here and put that in there. Unless you've got a good amount of coal to give it.
I've just put a bunch of coal into making bricks over here, but I can steal some. Hang on. Yeah, steal whatever you need to out of there, yeah.
There we go. Building 4 mining drills now, so we can... I'll set up a circle of coal over here.
Coal snake.
Yep.
Hey, I can make one. Oh, wow. Went through fuel fast, too.
Yeah, these suckers burn through fuel like no one's business, apparently.
Plate going here. Let's see. Yeah.
A couple more of these. Let's expand this out. Because, yeah, I feel like fuel's going to be a fun thing for us.
Yeah. Right from the get-go.
Ooh, I can make 9 of these suckers now. Let's make 6 for now.
Sweet. There you go. Get that boosted. You've still got a little fuel. Okay. Do this.
There we go. We got a relatively big snake now. Go ahead and feed some coal into all this. Get more iron going. And then I'm gonna make another snake.
Yeah, we're already out of coal on the bricks over there. Doggone. Doesn't stick around, this stuff.
There you go, bricks are running again. Well, yeah, but now they're out of stone.
Yeah, no, there's not the greatest, most sustainable way to do that. Let's yank.
I can throw some stone in there. Oh, never mind, we're good.
I may as well just...
I can throw one of these down too. That. So So let's see. Regular Factorio is not happening. Yeah, I can't even make power poles. We're
We make
nowhere near electricity. We can't make power poles. We
right.
can't make boilers. We can't make steam engines. That's all gonna have to be researched.
Yes, we can make burner inserters and belts. That's a start.
Belts require engines too. Oh my gosh, belts require engines?
Makes sense.
Goodness gracious. This is a little on the evil side already.
Nonsense. Pure
Alright, well.
benevolence.
I'm gonna go ahead and make 5 more burner mining drills here and start getting iron cranking out since we're gonna need a
Right,
lot of
get some
engines.
more iron, yeah.
There
Yeah,
we
we're
go.
gonna need a lot of plates. Let's see.
Get a full line of that. I'm gonna go grab some coal.
Running at least is not gonna be a neat job, but
It's
bunch of
fine.
coal in thing. Yeah.
So there's that. Let's see. So we've got a burner assembly machine, so I guess we can start using that to do something spiffy. Can we make boxes? Yeah, we can make boxes. I'm being happy about boxes.
Anything we can actually make at this point is a win.
Yes. Alright, boxes. I'm going to throw over here. Okay, I'm just going to throw this down right here, plop, and see what we can automate. Wow,
Belts are
everything
gonna be a
needs those engines. We're going to need a bunch of those engines. So I
That's
guess
true.
I'll
Just too
start
many
with gears.
Yeah. Hang on, I can
guess
put
I'll...
one down next to it to run engines. So you can be the hotkey for those guys. That can live.
You need
Let's see,
fuel.
where are you putting what there? Let's see. You've got an inserter coming this way.
So then
I
you'll
put
want
this
to put one
here.
there. Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
And then the engine. Oh, you know what we can do? Hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm going to steal that. I have an
Yeah,
idea.
do it. Whatever.
So we're going to have an input here and an output here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I need a couple more inserters. Hold on.
Four of them here.
Okay. It's okay.
There.
This will perfect.
Your army stands ready.
Thank you. So that way, these guys can share one box,
Right.
and then I guess they'll share 2 boxes. Like that. So that way we can put our iron and coal into one box, and the gears will go into the other box, and then that way we only have to put resources into one box instead of putting resources into 2.
I like
Yeah.
that. Minimize the babysitting.
All right. So
Okay, so this
let's
one
get
would be
started with feeding it iron plates and coal. So here we go.
One this whole time.
And there we go. It should get started hopefully soon. Let's watch it for a second. Okay, so it's feeding the coal, feeding the plates. Hey, there it goes. I like that animation too, kind of spiffy. The
That is
red
fun.
animation. Oh, we need an output actually. Hold on. For the engines.
Oh, and there it goes stealing coal from the. Okay.
I guess I build a wooden chest because I don't have any iron left.
Sure, that'll do.
There you go. Hold engines for me.
That just does not look like it's exactly flying, but here we are.
Oh crap! I just realized
Crap?
something. I gotta put
Oh dear.
coal in the second chest.
Oh. Hang on, I got it. I'm down here.
We're gonna have to put coal in. Oh my gosh. We're gonna have to put coal everywhere. We're gonna have to put coal everywhere.
Everything is going to need coal. Everything. Yeah, because over here we're starting to run out of
Because
coal.
I noticed that the other coal inserters are having a hard time. I shouldn't. I mean, in theory, they should be able to pull the coal out of the assembly machines though to power themselves, right? That was the. That was the point of
it
that
was
mod?
like this. That one. This the one on the bottom right. The output one was doing so.
Yeah, I just noticed that the two on the right, like on the upper right, they were struggling really hard.
Hmm.
For some reason, they weren't pulling what they needed, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, because those ones are both. Yeah, though it still should have been, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
Because like
Maybe
we're
the
pulling
assembly machine just didn't have coal in it?
possibly.
Alright, well, let's go ahead
I have
and
no idea how it prioritizes different things.
even distribution all of
Okay.
that, even distribution all of that.
Okay, let's make some more assembly machines. They take a while.
Okay, and then I can go ahead and just dump a bunch
Okay,
more coal in there.
good,
We
good.
can't do filtering on the boxes, right? No, we cannot. Okay.
That I know of.
I guess just don't dump too
Iron
much
probably
coal
does.
in there.
Yeah, right. Okay, so I'm firing off a couple more assembly machines and a bunch more mining drills.
Okay, assembly machines. So what do we want to try to automate first, I guess? I guess we start with a mall of sorts. Do we want to start
I
trying to
wouldn't mind.
automate? Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, just thinking. Oh,
I
I
was
wouldn't mind
thinking
having like
belts.
just belts and inserters. Like
Inserters
I
need
feel like
iron
we're gonna need a
sticks too.
lot of those. Yeah, yeah, they're gonna need sticks. But yeah, I mean, I feel like for the first little while, we're gonna be setting up an awful lot of just coal supply lines to get to all the different other stuff we need to power. There's just gonna be a much bigger load of that going on. And so we're going to need a lot of burner inserters, and we're going to need an awful lot of belts to
Well,
pull
okay.
coal and to move coal.
So the belts we can just take here from the same chest, but then
Uh-huh.
I have to feed it with
Yeah,
iron.
it also wants iron plates, right? Of
And then I need to also feed it with coal.
course. Because you got to feed everything with coal. I've got a bunch. Oh, you got okay.
So then those should be happy. And then we need an output. And I guess we'll limit that output to like 4 stacks for now, something like that.
Sure, sure.
See, like, look at that one that's struggling. It keeps blinking that it needs fuel. It's not fueling
Oh
itself.
yeah, it's not. Oh, we'll be yeah because we need. Oh, of course, because here that doesn't have any like that. Stop, think, talk. The inserter outputting from the engine is not putting coal into that box. It put
Right, but
coal into
can't this
itself.
inserter pull coal from the belt assembler?
Oh, you'd think so, yeah. Maybe it only pulls in the
Yeah, like that
direction of
one.
the arrow. Yeah,
That one should be able to
but
pull from
maybe
the assembler, right?
unless well, I would think so, unless it will only pull in the same direction that it's facing. Like if it
Mm-hmm.
will only pull from source and not from destination.
Let's see here. Let me go to settings, mod settings. Let's see here. What was that? Inserter fuel leach. Here we go. Minimum
Yeah.
target fuel item. Okay, inserters will leach appropriate fuel items from pickup targets. Burner inventories until a drop target burner inventory holds at least this amount of item. Default's 5. Yeah, I guess it can't. Into insert or leach appropriate fuel items from pickup targets burner inventories. Oh, so yeah, it can't pick up fuel from where it's dropping off. It can only pick up fuel from where it's picking up.
Mm. Yep. Okay. Good to know. Okay, yeah,
So
we're
for
gonna need to.
example, the one that's pulling the engines out of that assembly machine can pull coal for itself.
Hmm.
Oh, this is nuts.
Isn't that crazy?
This, yeah, this is a whole different way of thinking already.
Yep.
Wow, that made a lot of belts though.
Good.
Let's throw some more iron
Decrease
plates in there.
here. That means.
There you go.
Oh wait, not there. Hang on. What think you
Okay, so I've got a bunch of belts. Let's see, what do we need to do for... Are you trying to automate burner inserters?
Yeah, that was the idea.
Okay.
Trying to get this spaced out so I can pull from the same source on engines. You're making inserter.
I'm going to try to figure out a belt-based coal mining structure because we're going to have
Sure,
to
sure,
belt
sure.
coal everywhere eventually.
Everywhere, yep.
Which means we can't just do our snake, right, that we typically do in vanilla Factorio.
Nope, won't quite work.
Oh, I need a couple burner mining drills to try this out on. Need more resources. I need more
You got the
brick.
wherewithal? I've got some in my inventory if you want to steal them.
That's all good. I can craft some now that I've got brick. Okay, let's see if I can figure out a design for this. So let's see.
Critters are coming out.
We want to go ahead and output coal. Like here. Something like that. And then can it only be facing the other direction? Oh, that's going to be tricky. I'm not used to automating with burner mining drills.
Right?
I'm used to
Why would
just
you ever bother?
escaping burner. Exactly. I'm used to escaping burner phase really quickly.
Yep.
Do you think this setup would work? I think that setup might work.
Let's see, where are you at? I'm sorry. What are we doing?
North.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yes. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I see what you're doing.
I think
Yeah.
it should work.
Yeah, that'll do fine. It'll feed onto the one side of the belt, and it'll make sure everything stays fueled. Yeah, I like it. That should do.
But then... But the problem is that this design doesn't work if I... Let me go ahead and remove some of these. Like, a couple of these. This design doesn't work facing this direction because of the arrow. Because this top one won't get it. Unless I have the belt going this way.
Oh, I see what you mean. It's directional. Yeah, hang on.
Yeah. This
Oh,
design won't
sure.
work unless I have this belt going up and then maybe circling back down like that.
Yep. Well, honestly, I mean, it works because we're only feeding one side of that belt anyway, right? So if we just loop it around so that it feeds onto the other side of the belt, we just alternate that structure. Seems like it works fine.
Yeah, but I mean, this whole setup right here, it's only going to stay on one side of the belt. It's not doing both sides unless we were to balance it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if we break this off and then have it feed onto the other side down here.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, like that. I see what you mean. And then that way we get... Yeah, okay.
We get a belt.
Okay, well, we have a start then. We have a start to be able to start feeding coal to everything, so we can start automating our mining processes, right?
Right.
So now what we're going to want to do... Oh, this is going to be kind of tricky. So now what we want to figure out is... Let me make a couple more burner mining drills here. So now we need to figure out a structure for actually, like, getting like, let's say, for example, copper into a furnace, right? So we'll need an inserter here to pull the copper out, right? So we have like a furnace. We'll just say over here. We'll need that. And then this will then output. But we need the coal to be available like here. The coal needs to come down here.
Yeah.
And then we need to input.
Here. Yes.
And then can this output from the miner? Like that? So then we can have coal coming in on the inner half of the belt, and then it can pull from the miner and put copper on the far half of the belt, and then we route this belt over here, more or less, in order to get it smelted.
Yes. But that's not getting. Oh no, that because that will eventually be getting fuel down there because we're assuming that the miner won't be pulling all the coal
Yeah, like
off.
this,
Some
right?
of
So
that will
like,
come
for
down there.
example,
Yeah,
if coal
sure.
comes on the inner side,
Yep.
why didn't the inserter pull? Okay, there it goes. And then the miner outputs,
Onto the outer.
but
Feeds
the
down.
inserter is not pulling. Oh no, it's pulling coal out.
Oh, of course. Oh yeah, because the. Oh
But it's not
sure. The
pulling
mining drill
copper ore
doesn't.
out. Where's
The
the
mining drill
copper
doesn't.
ore going then? Where was the
It's on the
copper ore
ground.
going then?
Yeah, it's just gonna. It is.
Was
It's
it
just
on
gonna
the
put it on
ground
the ground.
under the inserter?
I guess.
That doesn't make any sense. Hold on. When it finishes a copper, it's waiting for space. Okay,
Yep.
okay.
Yep. Yep.
So we're gonna have to
So it
do like
doesn't
this
want to.
funky daisy chain thing then. Oh my gosh. We're gonna need a
Something like.
daisy chain. It needs to grab it from there like that, see? And then it can move the copper.
Yeah, but then how do we feed
So then we need to
coal
do
into it
something
from
like this. We'll have to do like some kind of
there?
snaky thing like that. But
Yeah.
burner inserters are so weak, it might not be able to pull the coal from the corner. Sometimes the
True,
inserters can't grab them. See, look how it almost misses it.
and
But it would
there's also
work.
no way for that. That's not going to feed itself fuel either from there because the
It
burner miner isn't going to spit out fuel onto the ground for it to pick up.
No, but it should be able to steal fuel from the burner miner drill, right? Like if there's enough fuel in here, the inserter should be able to steal it for itself. Let's give
No,
it a
I don't
second.
think it can reach.
Oh, you're right. It can't. Oh my
What do we do
gosh.
here? Hang on. Okay, so if we start with what if? Okay, hang on a second here. For one thing, things are running out of fuel over here.
So we need to be able to feed it coal. That much is clear. We need to be able to output. So I guess what we do is we do something like this. We don't actually use inserters, right? We still have to. But then if we output, it's going to mix, right? It's going to mix with the coal coming in. We can put the coal on the outside of the belt, though, on the left side, and then that way the coal, and that way the copper comes out on the right side, like that.
True.
So if we put the coal on this side, then
And if
we're
we
okay.
sacrifice some space efficiency, we could just be running coal down the middle of a line of coal burners and just have it fed from the center, and then they push onto the outside. I mean, it's not going to be as space efficient, but it's going to be a lot easier to get up and running if we just
I'm
set,
not, I'm not sure what you mean.
like we just set it up here. Oh, sorry, it's not going to be there, but like one over.
Oh,
Like
kind of like
basically,
how we set up electric power poles in between lines.
kind
So
of, yeah,
then you would have
basically.
something like that then, right? And then you would have inserters pulling coal here,
Yep,
and then inserters pulling coal here.
exactly right. Yep.
But I mean, these are
I
still
guess
only
they're not.
outputting onto half of the belt, right?
Yeah. Hmm.
So I think this setup we've got here on the left might still work better because at least we're leveraging the whole belt.
That's a good point. Yeah, it would be efficient. I do like that.
And then again, we put the furnace over here with an inserter, and then we just kind of route the resources down. And because there's already coal on the belt, it gets coal and copper together, see?
Right.
So that should be fine.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. That's good.
So then that means up here with our coal mine, do we want it to output onto a whole belt, or do we want to output on just half a belt? Since we're going to be throwing it on half a belt anyway, everywhere.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's true.
This is going to be an interesting challenge.
But I feel like
This
the
is
easiest thing is
cool.
always just going to be to feed it, whatever we do to feed it onto the one side of the belt, and then just not worry about which direction we're bringing it in on. Because if we've got it up there and
That's
it's loading
true.
onto the right side, and then it comes down on the left, and I'm like, what are we doing?
That's true. Well, let me take this apart because we don't need copper yet. I was just using that as an example to try to figure this out.
Right?
Oh, hey,
This.
that's nice. The ghosts are actually a different color. That's cool. I don't know
Ooh.
what mod did that, but combat mechanics overhaul, AI industry. Maybe it's AAI industry changed the color of the ghost?
Maybe. Maybe.
Because that's nice. Now it's a lot more obvious that that's a ghost. Cool. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and start setting up a coal line.
Okay, I'll make sure we've got steel, or iron plate down here where we need it for continued production.
Take those transport belts. And then I'm just going to... Well, I guess I'll start making the coal line down here, actually, since we have the coal right here.
That's true. Yeah, it's close. I'm going to go ahead and leave the materials up there. I was going to go skeletonize them, but we've got a bunch of stuff down here anyway.
Okay, so let's see here. So based on that design, we want... We want the arrow facing that way here. And then that way. That way, that way. That way.
Mm-hmm.
Can you move up just a little bit? Thank you.
Yeah, sorry, right, you're right.
Ah, you're good. There is a major downside to this design, though.
What's that?
The burner mining drills don't have a mining space, one space around them like electric mining drills do. So the coal that the inserters are sitting on and the
It's
horizontal
not
belts are
getting
sitting on
full.
is not getting
Yep.
mined. So we're gonna have to eventually like grab it and then like shift it over a tile like
Couple
that.
the whole thing over. Yep. I think you're right. I think that's what we'll end up doing.
Oh well. It
We'll
is
figure
what
it out.
it is, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
It is what it is, I guess.
Because on Crestorio, there's a similar longer burning phase, and I'm trying to think if there was anything else that I did on what I've done of my playthrough too.
I'm sure
That
there's
would be.
some I'm sure there's some spiffy blueprint that someone came up with, but I don't want to blueprint this.
Yeah, yeah, no, exactly, yeah.
Because that's
No,
how I soiled my vanilla experience the first time, is I just stole blueprints the whole time, and then I started getting way too reliant on those.
sure. No, I get it.
I think I want to actually merge this higher up, though. So
Because
that
we
way
could
I
build
can
in a
put
whole
burner
other.
mining drills right here. Yeah.
Yeah, we could do them like that. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh well, except can we though? Because this is running into the same thing we were doing over there, where the belts need to be going the other direction if they're facing that way, right?
No, it should be fine because we're getting coal all the way down the line from this original burner mining drill, right?
Fair
So
enough.
we
That's
should
true.
be okay. How snaky is this?
Almost snaky enough.
So something like that?
Sure.
Should we kickstart this monstrosity and see how it plays out?
So I was just saying, let's just put some just a couple pieces of coal here and there. So far, they're feeding themselves.
Which makes sense.
It may require a little more coal if jumpstart. I'm trying to decide. Looks like it'll be okay.
I think it'll be self-sustaining.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then we just kind of keep looping this main belt through our whole setup. Up and down, snaking it through.
Yep, I
And
guess
then we
so.
just kind of output just one belt of coal at the very end, because this is going to be very coal inefficient, right? So,
Yeah, right. Especially because it's consuming half of itself as it goes.
yep, this is this is so coal inefficient. But I mean, I
Yeah.
can't think of another way to automate this. So then, yeah, you just circle that whole belt up here, just like that. And then we're going to go ahead and output.
Uh-oh. Oh, meteors destroyed location way over there, I guess. Okay.
Wait, way over. Oh, way over there. I'm gonna go check it out. There might be. I don't know if meteors drop anything.
True. May as
I'm
well.
gonna go
I'll
check
keep
it out
working
while
on
you keep setting that
I'll keep
up.
expanding this, yeah. Belts and stuff and mining drills I
Meteorite.
have.
Yeah, it gives resources. The meteorites. This one, for example, has 20 stone, 15 iron, 15 copper, and 1.5 uranium.
Very cool.
Oh, never mind. The numbers on the hover over are a lie. The actual resources I pick up are different. I did not get any
Ooh.
uranium, for example, but I did get iron, stone, and copper out of the deal.
Well, that's something.
Yep. But it has to be smelted. It's iron ore.
Doggone. This is not super efficient.
It's
A little
not, but
bit,
it'll get the
maybe.
job done.
Yep. That's all we can hope for
It
at this
does
point.
look like it fills. It does look like the way that we have it right now. It's filling up a belt. I don't know how many burner mining drills it's required to fill one belt,
No clue.
but I guess it doesn't really matter. We're just gonna output one belt anyway, like that.
Yeah, right.
And then this is our belt of coal that we can feed to wherever it
That
needs to be
is,
fed.
we have a belt of
We
coal.
have some coal, ladies and gentlemen. We have some coal.
The burner inserters animation is really cool. I like it.
I really like the burner assemblers. That's really cool. They glow all red. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So now what we can do... Oh, well that would require circuitry, which we don't have. I
Yeah,
was
we're a
gonna
little
say
ways.
we could... Yeah, I was gonna say we could set it up so that we run the coal right by these boxes here. And then we wire the burner inserters to only put in like 100
Right.
coal at a time in the box. Something like that.
Yeah, but since we can
But
use
we don't
multiple
have
boxes.
circuits.
At multiple boxes.
Oh yeah, that's true too. We could do something like... Well, let me build some boxes here. We could do
All right.
something like this, where we limit this box down to like 2, right? And then we have an inserter here and an inserter here. And then we run the coal belt this way. And then it will fill up the box to 2 stacks and no more. So that way this second box can't get more than 2 stacks of coal ever.
Right.
So it's a manual circuit.
Yeah, basically, yeah. It's like a real dumb circuit.
And then we just kind of replicate that everywhere that is demanding coal. So like up here too with our engine structure, we can do the same thing like that,
Yeah.
right? And then and then continue to run our coal up this way. Something like that, right?
Right.
And then rinse and repeat everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know if we want to get to that level of automation at this point though, or if we should just continue to manually feed the coal into these guys.
I think for now, I'd like to get. Oh, let's see, because we want to make labs. We can do those by hand. If we want to make science at this point, gear wheel and copper.
I do have 10 science in my inventory and a lab.
Oh, nice. Well, that's good.
So we do have 10 science to research something.
Sure.
So if we open up the tech tree, what do we have? We have fuel processing, which processes chemical fuels into process fuel to gain 10% energy value. That would be useful.
We could
So
run
instead
all
of
our coal
everything
through
running on
that.
coal, exactly. So if we route our coal through that, we get a whole bunch of fuel instead. And then we give the fuel to everything. That will run more effectively. 10%
Yeah.
more effectively, but more effectively.
10% ain't nothing.
Yep. And then there's sand processing, which is crushing, grinding, filtering raw materials into sand. Med packs. Stone walls. Yeah, I'm thinking fuel processing first. Just
Sure.
to get better fuel, since
I
we're
like
going to
it.
be using that everywhere. All right.
That's good.
And then
We
I guess I'm going
cannot
to...
craft science by hand.
There you go.
Handcrafted
Look at that
science is
animation. Look,
not.
it's burning in there.
Yeah, man.
That's cool. There's a
Badass.
fire in the lab. That's
Yes,
so
sir.
cool. This burner
Guess what?
phase is really interesting. Holy cow.
Let's say.
All right, well that's going to take forever and a half to work, but at least it'll get the job done eventually. So we've got this line of coal ready to roll. So now I guess what we want to do is we want to start actually building mining and smelting stacks. So I'm going to grab these mining drills, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to move them to our other iron ore patch.
The other patch up there, I was going to say. Hey, created the first automation science pack at 40 minutes and 26 seconds. Holy cow.
Good job. Hey, it's okay if it takes forever and a half. We're figuring
Oh yeah,
this out.
that's the idea. That's where we're going with this.
Yeah, I don't care how long it takes. We'll figure this out.
Absolutely.
And if we have to restart it a few times because biters killed us or we ran out of resources, so what? We'll get better each time.
Agreed.
Okay, so what was that structure we came up with before? Oh yeah, that's right. We want to feed coal on the outer half of the belt, and only on the outer half of the belt.
Should we research med packs or logistics?
Logistics give us splitters?
Yep.
I'm tempted to go with logistics.
I just fired it up. We'll see what we can do. As long as we
So
keep
something like
manually feeding
that.
copper plates into the assembler there occasionally and make sure things have... In fact, I'm not going to do that manually. I'm going to put a box here. I'm going to fill it with copper plate.
Because, yeah, splitters are going to be nice, because right now I'm sideloading all of the coal we have onto this iron.
Right. It ain't pretty, even if it does work.
This is a little tricky, actually. Because how am I going to do this other side? I guess I just rinse and repeat, only facing one direction? Wait, hold on. Oh, you know what? No, this can face the other direction. But again, it's gonna be, yeah, this is so space inefficient.
Right.
Watch this.
Mad
You're gonna love and hate this.
Yes. I both love and hate it.
Like
I
you're gonna
adore
love
and
hate
despise
this.
it. Absolutely. Oh,
Could you think of a better way than that? Again, that's just off the top of my head, but
kind of, yeah, right. But if we're just looking to pull,
that's so ugly. And that's so space inefficient. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces of iron just not being mined.
right? Because I'm trying to think. Because otherwise, like we're stuck. More meteors. Let's see. Otherwise, we're stuck. Like we could feed coal down like the back side of it, like that, and then feed iron off the front side of it, like this.
That could work.
But still, I still don't know how much more efficient that is than what you're looking at. It's simpler.
Yeah, but I mean, if you do something like that,
We need an extra space there, though, right? It's got to be like that, eh?
oh yeah, good point. So that's yeah, but that's only 3, so that is more space efficient. That's only
Possibly.
3 spaces not being used, and then. But then how do we want to smelt that?
Yeah, smelting's a separate. Yeah.
So if we want to smelt something, right? So we need the
Right.
input, of course. So we want the ore. So I guess
So
we take the copper and we side load it onto the far side, like
Right.
that.
And then we run the coal.
I ran out of
so,
belt,
yeah, 'cause
but
that's,
yeah.
well, because that's going to be coal there, right, coming through.
Yeah, and then we have 2 ores coming out. So once logistics are
Right.
done, for example, we
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
we
Then we
use
can just pop that onto
undergrounds
the
to
far
kind of
side.
merge things together, and then
Yep.
pop
Yeah.
that onto the far side over here like that.
Not like that though. Yeah. Like yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly like that.
Something like that.
Yep.
But I mean, we'll also have splitters too, so we could also use
Yes,
splitters to do
we
this
could do
too.
better.
But yeah,
No, this is clearly optimal.
this is. I mean, it's better than what I did right here.
I don't know. Like I said, it's visually simpler. I don't know if it's space efficient or not, but
I think
it makes
so.
sense to me.
Because if you look at this,
intuitive.
there is. Let me go and just take this belt out. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces per row not being mined of iron, right? So that's how space inefficient this design is. So that's just 4 spaces completely unaccounted for each row. Whereas this one, it's space inefficient with only 3.
Except you got the outside too.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
And
4,
the
5.
output on this, the output on your earlier design is already belt balanced the way we want it going into this melting column.
That's true too.
I think your way may be the way to play because it ends up being 5 spaces per double column. Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's true. That's true. This simpler design is more space inefficient. You're right. There's 5 spaces of unmined stuff.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
where
no,
I put the
I
ghost
think your way is
belts.
more efficient. I like. Yeah, I think we go with
All right,
yours.
I guess we roll with that.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'll
Hey, there's
continue to build it.
logistics.
Yay! What do we need to actually make splitters? Splitters and undergrounds.
Everything.
Well,
I don't know what
splitters
sand's gonna
splitters
be
don't
good for,
need
but I'm gonna start
copper.
researching sand.
We don't
That's
need
good.
copper yet. Still, we're still iron
Man,
only.
okay. I can live with
Well,
that.
I'm okay with that for now. Yeah.
I mean, if we don't have electricity, then what would we be using copper for? Conducting what?
That's true. I'll give you that. Our pollution cloud is already kind of ridiculous.
Is it? Oh gosh, I didn't even think to check. And we are.
And we're
Somebody ought
about to explode it.
Yeah,
Because I'm
we're gonna
about to
kick
make
up,
a
like, a lot
smelting
more mining.
column.
Oh,
Yeah.
yep.
We're gonna explode it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Do we have the means to make an SMG? I'm gonna make me some light armor.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Let's get a little something anyway.
Do we
don't
want
have
to?
an SMG.
Do we want to? Instead of loading the copper directly onto the belt like this, do we want to process this coal into fuel and then sideload the fuel?
Yeah, probably.
That way
See, 'cause
we're
it's
using fuel to fuel all the mining drills and the smelters, and so that
yeah, that's gonna
10%
be
bonus stacks a lot better.
that's less. That's probably gonna be yeah. No, I like it.
And then if
So
we take a look at the fuel gives us 10 megajoules of power per
yeah,
unit. And the coal gives us 4. So the
Yep.
fuel is more than twice effective.
it's way better. Yeah.
So yeah, let's roll with that. Okay, so I don't want to actually, I don't actually want the coal here. Then let me go and tear that up.
I'm gonna put some of the old iron smelting back into place because we don't have enough plates to build any of this.
That's fair. We're almost there, but yeah,
Yeah, it'll
that's
take
a good
just
point.
a second. Yeah.
Okay, so let's do some. I'm gonna just pull this all the way back. So we want fuel processors. So I'm gonna build like 5 of them for now, just to kind of see what this does.
If you've got the wherewithal to do it, then do it. Yeah, because I'm out of plates myself. I've fed them all into automating stuff.
What's a compressed space capsule? Oh well. Anyway. Fuel processor. I'm gonna just stick right here, I suppose. Okay. So a fuel processor needs fuel. Of course, makes sense. And then how does this work? It takes a fuel and turns it into processed fuel, I guess. So if I just stick an inserter on this, is that just happy? Is it going to then output processed fuel?
I think so. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. It needs a lot more fuel than it's getting, though. What if I give it processed fuel? I can't give it
Double
processed fuel.
processed fuel.
Hold on, let me see. If
Oh,
I
sorry.
pull this out... Oh, crap. The inserters took it. If I give it processed fuel, fuel processor cannot be fueled with processed fuel. Okay. All right. Well,
Okay. Oh,
cool.
there you go.
Now we know. But we're gonna need like 3 of these then to actually like continually power the fuel processor, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean, which it is
Yep.
doing.
That's actually, and even then, it's still not quite keeping up. It
Right, right,
shuts off just for a brief second, but we are getting a lot more processed fuel out of that.
right.
So then what we do is we put that onto a belt like that,
And then run that down to the
and then we
mining
run that
operation.
down here
Yep.
like this.
So the coal production itself is still running off straight coal, but
But everything else can run off of processed fuel.
yeah.
How much processed fuel do we want? Like 3? 5?
Is that for a start? Sure. Is that to work? Let's see. Fuel processor. I mean, honestly, I bet we're gonna need a lot.
Like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like that's kind of what I'm thinking. Hang on.
this looks ridiculous to me. I'm sorry. I'm laughing because I'm not used to seeing it like this. This is just kind of
Kinda,
silly.
yeah.
But I
Little
mean,
bit.
it's doing a thing. But it is just
enhancing the
chewing through
efficiency
coal.
Yeah.
It is chewing through that coal. But now we have the ability to fuel everything. Okay, so let's keep building this thing then. And then...
Make sure belt and inserter production is getting what it needs. What's your deal? Output full. Oh, you're not getting engines. Oh, because engines doesn't have gears. Because gears doesn't have enough of these. There we go.
And then that needs to go that way.
Yup.
But until when?
Yeah, fair point. Because we could run
Until
that
when do we? Until like yeah, when do we? When do we know how many? What's the question I even want to ask? How many burner mining drills does it take to fill half a yellow belt
I have no clue.
with iron ore?
Because one of these currently is outputting, let's see, working speed 0.25 per second. So it outputs 1 every 4 seconds. And the belt can take 15 items per second, meaning 60?
Wait, well, wait, but only half a belt, right?
Oh, yes, yeah, you're right. 60, so 30. That makes intuitive sense to me.
Wait, okay, so mining speed is 0.25 a second. I'm just trying to figure out how you got the numbers. So mining speed is 0.25 a second. So that means every second we get
1/4 of a
1/4 of an ore. So we get 1 ore every 4 seconds.
yeah.
Is that right? I feel like that's too slow, but maybe that's right.
I mean, if you watch them, that's kind of what we're getting. Let's see.
Okay, so we get 1 ore every 4 seconds. And then a belt, like you said, can support 30 a second. Half a belt can then support 15 a second. So if we get 1 every 4 seconds...
Well, hang on. The belt speed is only 15 items a second, so half a belt would be 7.5. It's not pulling 30 items a second.
Oh. So then... Yeah, what does that work out to? Is that what one of these mods is for? What is all this giant slurry of mods for?
Now I'm a nice forest green color.
That's solar calculator. How do I pull up recipe book? How do I... That's even distribution settings. How do I pull up recipe book?
Oh, this burner mining drill up here is already dead. It's already mined all the resources.
Oh boy.
Two of them are shot.
Well, that's lovely.
Sure.
Whoops. What is... There's got to be a hotkey to open up the recipe book. I wonder if that can help us with ratio calculations.
Might.
Let's see.
Let's see. So
Mod settings.
so 4 miner drills will get us one item per second. Is that right?
That's
so
a good...
4 of them will get
yeah.
us 1 per second. So then
we
if
multiply that by 7. So 28.
I think we're better off.
So 30 just to...
Yeah, I'd say 30 because it's 7.5, not 7, and so I think that's where we get our 30 instead of 28.
Okay. I still want to figure out how to open up recipe book.
Yeah, right. We've got this thing. What am I missing here?
I don't know what it does. Let's see. Other? Interface? Controls? Basic interaction, advanced interaction, crafting, inventory, quick bar, tools, panels, mods. Here we go. Recipe book. Okay. Recipe book. Open selected object in recipe book. Alt left click. Search recipe book. Control B. So if I alt left click something, like this inserter, works. Yep, that opens up recipe book.
There we go.
So then we know what the burner inserter is. Shift click to get a blueprint. What? Oh, okay.
Click few details. Oh wow, yeah, doggone. There's a lot of stuff there. Okay.
Product of burner inserter. Stack size, place result. So if you Control B and go burner mining drill and click on that, it gives you the mining speed, the mining area and size. It can mine. Oh, but the mining times based on the ore changes. The mining time of iron, for example, is 1.2 seconds. According to recipe book. So 30 might not fully fill half a belt then.
But then what is it really? Because 1.2 isn't the same as 0.25 per second.
Well, so that's how long. So I guess it's a conversion, right? So for every... So if a mining drill were perfectly efficient in mining 1 per second, right?
Right.
Then instead of producing 1 a second, it would produce 1 every 1.2 seconds instead. So it's like a multiplier to it, making it take longer than you would expect. So weird.
It rather is.
Anyway, let's just go with the 30 and monitor.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
That's a lot easier to do than to try to math it out, I guess, for now. Let's do the 30 and monitor. Where do we want to smelt this iron?
Oh, that's not what we want at all. Hang on, let's see. You can go like that. You can
it has to loop. There you go.
There we go.
I guess we're going to end up outputting it onto the right side, so I guess we want our smelting column on the right. Is our smelting speed the same as vanilla? Is it still like... Is it still 48 for a full yellow belt of material?
What are we even running? So I've just put down, that's 36 mining drills. You guys don't have anything. Oh, yeah, we can still meet these.
Yeah, I guess it's still 48 to craft or to smelt a full yellow belt's worth of stuff.
Okay. I can live with
But
that.
then what do we do? Now I'm trying to think. So you've got 36 here, right, which gives us a half a belt, which means we want
Okay.
another half of a belt coming from somewhere else, and then I guess we use a splitter to like merge the two into a full belt and then build a typical vanilla smelting structure
Yes.
for a full yellow belt of iron plate. And
Yeah,
by
I think
typical
so.
structure, I mean something like, your more typical just eh, like that, right?
Yeah,
And then
because with that,
that
with the typical smelting structure we're used to,
you
it's
get
got
the
fuel coming in
fuel.
all right. Yeah,
Yeah, you got the
that's already
fuel, and then you split here
baked
like
in.
that, right? And then you route the fuel and the ore up this way,
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
right? That's our typical structure.
Yeah,
Does
and
that
that should
is
work
that
fine.
going to allow the inserters to all work? Like these two inserters on the left will
Ooh,
get
just because they're all going to
fuel,
be
but
burners.
are these inserters on the right going to work? Are they gonna? I think they should,
I
right?
think
Because
they
they
will.
can
Yeah,
pull
they should.
coal
Yeah,
from the furnace, right?
yeah. So they should be okay.
So then if we feed So then if we use a splitter here, right, we can filter out just the iron
Yes.
and then do another 30 burner mining drills, get another half belt of iron, filter out that iron, and then combine those two belts together to get a full yellow belt of iron ore,
Yep.
and then feed it into here, right?
Checks out. I think that checks
And
out.
then
Yeah.
we get our full output of plates like that.
Yeah. I think that works. And I think it's all going to be fueled and it's all going to run on coal.
Well, it's running on processed coal, but yes.
Well, yes.
Okay, we have a
Berman.
game plan. Now I just need to gather the resources to make it happen.
All right. Oops, no, wait, put that back.
That
And
one's already run out of coal too.
yeah, I'm thinking while you're setting that up, I may just go up and set this whole business up on that other coal patch to the north
Yeah,
because I'm
that's
not interested
not a
in
bad
running out.
idea.
I'll start setting up a whole bunch of extra mining drills and stuff too. Oh no, put those back. Doggone it. Keep on goofing up my. Oh, there's our power poles. Small iron electric pole
Small wooden
versus small
electric
wood
pole.
electric pole. Okay.
Hey, regular
And burner
inserters.
turbine generators. We can feed fuel into burner turbine generators and make electricity.
Standalone power generation simple but inefficient. Oh boy.
Pollution 34 a minute.
Oh boy. So yeah, it takes a fuel and then outputs 2 megawatts of electricity. That doesn't sound like a lot of electricity. That sounds like a terrible amount of electricity.
Crestorio, you can start out with wind turbines that put out like 25 kilojoules per. You got to build like 1 million of them to get anywhere.
How much electricity does one inserter use? It
Good question.
uses up to 13.6 kilowatts. But how does that translate into megawatts? 1 megawatt
Yeah.
is how many kilowatts goes into a megawatt? Is it 1,000 or is it
Yep.
100? It's 1,000.
It's 1,000. Yep.
So then 2 megawatts can power, just rounding up inserters requirements to 14. 14 kilowatts per inserter. Man, I have to
So
pull out a freaking
14,
calculator.
1,000
14
over
into
to
2,000. 14
1,000.
into 2,000.
Oh, into 2,000. That's right. Yeah. Or two. Yeah. Hmm.
I'm just trying to figure out how much like electricity this actually generates.
Yeah. Hmm.
It can support. I'm just spitballing here, but somewhere around 500 of these inserters, then maybe, or maybe
Probably more, right?
no, not even that much. 14 into 2,000. I feel like that's only like 100 and something actually. Hold on, I'm actually pull up a calculator.
Yeah, we could just do that.
So 2,000
Hey,
divided
we
by
can make.
14, it can support 142, 142 inserters.
Wow.
I feel like that's not very much. Oof.
How much seconds?
We're gonna scream through coal. Holy cow, we're gonna need so much coal.
Yep.
In the vanilla game, I always had a surplus of coal. This is gonna be the first time where I'm gonna be really feeling
Like struggling for it. Yeah.
struggling for coal. Like that's
We've got the
insane.
SMGs, by the way.
Sweet. Sweet.
Second use
That's
for copper.
fantastic. So now I've got light armor. I guess, yeah, I need to get that smelting structure up. So hold on, let me start crafting a whole bunch of these burner mining drills then.
That's what I'm doing too. Let's see.
And then I'm going to steal all the belts over here. Steal all the inserters over here. And then you need an inserter. Okay. And then I don't have any splitters, do I? I do not. I need splitters. And that requires even more iron. More iron. Hooray. Okay. Give me 2 splitters, I guess. I'm going to need more than that, but okay.
Okay.
Okay, I think I see one way for this to work. Hold on. So now what do? I take this belt and I split right here. And then what I want to do is I want to filter out iron. Oh my gosh, there's so many resources. Okay, iron ore onto that side. Perfect. And then that leaves me the fuel on the other side. So then I can route that fuel back around. Okay, this is perfect actually. This works. Okay. And then just like before, I'm routing the fuel on the outside of the belt, which is perfect. And then I have half a belt of ore here ready to roll. Okay. So that is 11 burner mining drills so far. So now I need 19 more. 19 more burner mining drills. So for that, I need more iron, and I need more brick. And then, there we go, 5, 10, 15, 20. So I'm just going to build 20, because that's close enough. Oh gosh, that's not even worth that. Okay. And then... Oh wait, no, it needs to be one more space apart. That's right, because I have to loop-de-loop it. You do a loop-de-loop and pull, and your shoes are looking cool. I'm tying shoes to mine iron. Alright, that's out of coal. Well, that's actually bad. Because that means that this first coal machine won't get the coal it needs.
I'm running into the
Uh-oh.
same thing up here with this larger coal field too. We're kind of running into
Yeah, that one's
like
out. I guess
last
I
on the
just have to
line.
manually feed the first one, like everything, and keep it running that way. But then the inserter
Yeah.
is not needed anymore. But whatever. Okay.
Yeah, still seems a little wacky.
Okay.
You could like run a splitter and then route some of the coal that you're outputting, or some of the coal that's going out for fuel,
Back into
back
it.
around. Yeah.
That could work.
I mean, it's not elegant, but you know,
But
that's
it would
kind of
work.
not the game we're playing here. I think that's what I'm
Not at
gonna
the
do up here
moment.
for it. Yeah, right. No, this
Right
is just
now,
like
we're
let's
just
just
trying to make something work.
yank things out of the ground. Is all
I
I'm
need to
doing. Though.
steal more belties. Come here, belties. Okay.
That fella can go there. Don't need you. We just need all of these guys. That.
Okay, how many burner mining drills is that? That is 26. So I need, I guess I'll just do another entire row just to claim inefficiency on this.
Yeah.
Or something like that. So I need another like 10 burner mining drills.
I got some more cola for you.
Excellent.
I will as soon as I get just a few more belts.
I guess you can just
And,
run that coal line right into the other coal line.
that's the plan at this point, yeah. Another splitter and a couple more belts to get it there, and then we're good.
I need more belts too. I'm gonna have to handcraft those. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 10, 20. Oh, I really should grab those engines. Well, you already took them. That's okay. That is okay.
I didn't grab engines, but I got a lot of the iron that was up here. They're probably oh, no, there's yeah. The one box we've got feeding iron into that assembly there is going through it so fast.
Oh,
Barely
that
keep
we just
up.
can't grab any. Okay. That's fine. No worries. I was just looking at my manual crafting queue and going, man, I'm crafting a lot of engines to manually craft these belts.
Yep,
But all good.
that is what happens. That there, and then you can be on there, by the way. All right.
And then I
That'll
go
be
ahead and throw
supplying.
another splitter on there. And then again, I'm going to filter out the iron onto the other side.
Hmm.
And then that leaves the fuel this way, which I can then circle back up this way. And then this iron, I'm going to need some underground belts for this. Oh boy, sneaky snakes.
Optics. We can get oh, turrets. Yes, please.
Yeah, we're gonna need some of that sooner rather than later, based
Electric
on how much our
mining?
pollution cloud looks.
We've got electric mining that we can research. We want to try and jump ahead to that.
Um, we
Requires
have a
small
better.
electric motors. It will
Do we
allow
have a
us to
better way to
reuse the
generate
burner units.
electricity?
Just the turbines.
Okay.
I don't know when the next thing we're going to get that's going to be any better than that.
I mean, you having some experience with a mod,
I mean,
do you think it's worth to go electric mining right this second, or
I think it's going to
with
reduce our
with what we can
pollution.
do?
The pollution is the one main thing that got me thinking there. Um, well, it's still 10 per minute with an electric mining drill, though. I mean, the burners are bad, but they're not that. The electric's not that much better. A burner mining drill produces 12. I guess the electric mining drills also cover a larger footprint.
That's true. So they're more efficient when it comes to the mining business.
And they're more space efficient placement. Like we're back on a familiar footing as far as setting up mining
Yeah,
structures.
yeah, that's true. We're more or less back on vanilla if we do that.
Yeah.
And because they
Well,
don't rely on a fuel to fuel,
yeah.
then we're doing okay.
So then we're just piping all of this all of this fuel into burner
Into these fuel
turbines right now.
processors, and then
Yeah.
piping all of the processed fuel into the turbines to create electricity. That makes some
Yeah.
sense. I'd be okay with that. Should I continue
I
to proceed with my burner mining drill setup down here then?
um I I maybe not. Maybe we just well, let's see.
I mean, right
What do
now I
we
have enough burner mining drills set up for a full line of iron ore.
right?
Like, come on, build faster, please. Thank you. So now I've got these two together.
Mhm.
Once I actually connect the two belts together.
Right.
Handcrafting belts is fun.
Yeah. Fun. I have enough to build.
Okay. So that setup is a self-sustaining one yellow belt of iron ore setup, I think.
Excellent.
We'll see how that plays out. So now let's start building our smelting structure then. By the way, have you noticed how you run slower on some land?
Yep. Yeah, it's
That's
alien
a,
biomes, isn't it?
yep, that's alien biomes doing that, I think.
Yep. You sure do.
That is... Oops. How many is that? 26. That's too many. I need to start counting while doing stuff.
Hey,
Once
can
we
make
actually get
glass.
regular inserters, once we start getting regular inserters, we're also on that familiar territory of just powering everything like normal. It's going to start feeling
True.
like normal Factorio for at least a little while, which will be nice.
Hmm.
Because, yeah, right now we're burner mining drill, like burnering everything right now. And we're still going to have to
Yeah.
burner, automate, assemble, lab research. We're
Yep.
still going to have to do all that, but... Hold on, let me get some of that enhanced fuel to keep our burner mining drills over there as operational.
Hmm. Oh, good call. Yeah, no reason to feed them coal anymore at all.
Yeah,
Yank
I
all
just
the coal
grabbed a
back
crap
out and
ton of it, so
good. That's good thinking.
I'll let them still burn
I'm
through the coal that they've got, but
sure once they start running out, there's no reason to.
Plus, on top of that, the process fuel is stacks of 100, so that'll just keep everything fed that much longer.
Oh, it stacks to 100. That is nice.
Thank you for helping me out. I do not have enough of anything to build everything.
Right, belts are going to be a major choke point. Let's see how many. Because I've got 30 left, 26. Actually, be feeding it up this side.
And then I've got...
We can always run a partial.
I guess I want to split off some of this fuel to go this way. Like that.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, doing this more. Yeah, there's no reason to hook these up yet if we can get even just this much of a column going.
David needs more belts.
Right.
Okay, that'll give me about 80 more belts, which is not enough, but it's something.
Well, no.
And that will give us plates, iron plates. Hooray.
So many iron plates.
Indeed.
Yeah, because you don't need to run it all the way up the sides either. We'll start getting smelting output if we just build what you've got ghosted in there.
Yep, we'll start getting something. We're starting to get something.
We still have to go around here. But yeah, I mean, the setup's working perfectly. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh.
Look at that go. It's doing a thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's doing
How's
a
our
thing.
pollution looking?
Terrible.
There's scarcely anywhere that isn't polluted at this point on the map that we can see.
I am waiting for the biter attack.
Right. It's just around the corner somewhere.
I am waiting for that biter attack.
Okay, I'm going to cut off for a little while the construction of more inserters to focus on belt production.
I agree with that.
I'm going to cut off. I'm even going to cut off science at this point. I don't want that pulling iron at this point until we get.
I'm just going to tear it down because we're going to want to go to electric inserters as soon as we start getting electricity actually set up.
Yep, that's good.
So I'm just going to tear that down. And then I'm going to throw any and all iron plates I have, which is a whole 27 of them.
Yeah.
In there so we can get belts rolling.
Yep.
I got 19
As we're making
more.
enough bricks there, too. I wouldn't mind just paving the hell out of a lot of this.
I don't know. At this point, I kind of don't want to waste the bricks. Because we're actually using them for a lot more than we used to.
True, that's true. You get those. You don't get these. Science is cut off for now. Everything's humming. Okay.
Yes, thank you for all the iron. Thank you, thank you. I need it for all the belts, thank you.
Yep.
Give me belts.
Soon we will have limitless iron.
Give me belts. Give me belts. Give me belts. Handcraft faster. Thank you. Yeah. Hooray. Oh wait, no, it's going the wrong way. Hold on, I gotta fix it. Go this way. That's my bad. That was 100% my bad. Okay. I've totally done that way too many times.
We have all the iron we need for now.
All right,
coming out down here, and
so now that we've got plenty of iron.
I mean, honestly, we should be feeding belt production straight off that iron output right now.
What do we need to manufacture burner turbines? We need
Copper.
copper. I guess we can do the
Use.
manual feeding copper method for now.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay, yeah, because I'm gonna tear down the manual iron for good now.
Small electric motors. Small electric motors are gears, copper cables, and iron plates. Ooh. That's a lot of copper cables. We're going to start chewing through copper eventually. Okay,
Yep.
let's see here. I can craft, I guess I'm going to craft like 5 burner turbine generators.
Sure.
And then small iron electric poles. Because I don't want to chop down trees, I guess. Should I use the wood I have in my inventory, though? Guess I should.
I'd go ahead and use that. Why not? But yeah, beyond that, I agree. We want to leave it alone, probably.
Okay. So because these don't require water, right?
Yeah.
It just requires a power source.
Yeah, it just needs fuel. That's all it wants.
These fuel generators, or these fuel processors, aren't keeping up. We need even more. I'm going to do another 5.
Oh, I see, yeah. I can start to get to work on crafting.
But once we get to electricity, we'll be able to change all of the well, not all of them. Well, yeah, we'll be able to start changing at least the electric mining drills in our smelting column to electric mining drills. Or sorry, electric inserters. So that'll be good. But hey, it looks like your ratio's panning out on the iron ore. We're getting a full iron ore belt in there.
Right on.
So yeah, your ratio's panning out.
It's all backed up right now, isn't it? Because that it's
going in. It's going in because it hasn't all stacked up yet. So it's all going in. Like this is a fully compact yellow belt right here of iron ore going in.
There you go.
It's not backed up at all. So yeah, your ratio worked out. Well done.
Excellent. That's what we like to hear. Things are working out.
I am proud of you, sir. You are the man.
Okay, so we've got a bunch more copper coming online there, just manual feeding for now.
So I guess what I want to do is I want to throw power generation here-ish. Just to leverage this.
I'm going to steal this. I love the way when you run up the central column there and take all the iron plate, and then all the inserters start working again like a old style synchronized swimming routine in a movie.
How much fuel does this need? Is it gonna need like all the inserters again, like the processor does coal? Like, is it gonna need that? I don't even know.
Yeah, because it consumes max consumption 2.35 megawatts, which is 2.35 million joules per second. And any one of these guys has 10 megajoules. So it seems like one of these would burn. I think it's going to burn a little slower than the output. Because if it's 2.35 megawatts, that's 2.35 megajoules per second. And the fuel has 10 megajoules, meaning it's going to take something south of a little north of 3 full seconds for it to burn one fuel. I think.
So is one inserter going to be enough to power
I think
this?
so. I think so.
And I guess we can start using electric inserters even for that.
Okay, so the rotation speed 216 degrees per second. Yeah, it takes an inserter less than 3 seconds round trip to drop something off. So, one inserter per should be okay.
Electric inserters are much faster. Holy cow! Burner inserters rotate 216 degrees a second. Electric ones go 302 degrees a second.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
That's
absolutely killing me.
Yeah, they're so slow. Just move.
Yep.
Look at that go. Boom, we're generating electricity and we've got 5 electric inserters. Look at
Nice.
that beauty. We
Well,
have
wait,
electricity.
what's consuming it?
The electric inserters themselves.
Ah, I see. It's feeding itself. Very good.
Yep.
Okay.
The electric
Okay.
inserters themselves are feeding it. So I'm going to start replacing these um, burner inserters with electric inserters
Sure.
as
Yeah,
I can.
for sure. Yeah, that's going to be faster. It's going to be more efficient, and we've got enough energy generation there to power a bunch of them. I'm going to get science generation back on its feet as its own separate thing here,
So I'm going to go ahead and just get the
so we
power
can
poles
keep
set up
researching.
anyway, even though they're
Mm-hmm.
not needed at the moment.
Oh, I like it. You're making gears.
There we go.
Yeah.
So there's that. Now this needs burner inserters and small electric motors. Small electric motors need copper and iron. Okay. And I'm running low on iron, of course I am. Lucky for me, though,
Well,
I've got
hey,
this
what do you
whole
know?
stack right here I can just take from.
Darn right you do.
Problem solved, ladies and gentlemen. Problem solved.
Forever.
Wow, our handcrafting takes forever on those electric motors.
Hmm.
But hey, look at that. We have some electric inserters working
Right
bit by
on, right
bit.
on.
How's our electricity
Maybe
consumption?
so.
We're doing good. So right now we're producing 10 megawatts of electricity, and our inserters are only asking for around 30 tops.
Okay.
Meteors were destroyed pretty far out.
I was just waiting for one of those to come down and hit and wreck like half our shit, and then we have to start all over.
It's gonna.
Some sort of defense.
It's totally gonna.
Oh yeah.
Nothing we can do about it. It's totally gonna.
Not even a question. We can get some sort of defense going, yeah. Okay, now we should have research back up and running on a separate chain altogether from belt production. So we don't have to we feed them separately and not have to worry about them robbing each other.
Sorry, I took a whole bunch of copper from there in order to build a billion inserters.
Totally fine. Totally fine. That's what we need.
I've almost got half of it done. Oh my gosh. This is starting to look like base Factorio, except for those aren't boilers.
Oh yeah, look at this.
Have you researched? Oh no, you're researching electric mining right now. Okay.
Yep, that's coming. Yeah, we cut off mining. We cut off research for a little while there. And now, trying to decide if we could support 2 labs off one, because the current project is 10 seconds crafting time. We'd have to build a whole other setup to make it work.
You also have to remember that our current assembly machines are only half speed. Oh, no, sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, they're only half speed. So if it takes a second to craft something, it's going to take our assembly machines too.
Yeah. So that ain't cool.
No, it is not. All right, half of this smelting stack is running on electric inserters now. Just gonna feed all the coal I have in my inventory to these guys. Take it. Take it. Take all my coal. I don't want it. No more coal for me. No more coal for me. Alright, let's get this started.
Argentina.
I'm glad that when I upgrade these to electric inserters, it gives me the processed fuel back. That's nice. Thank you, game. Very kind of you.
Right.
Yeah, getting to electric mining drills is going to be nice. Then we can actually like mine coal nicely.
Yeah.
And that will just make our whole system a lot better.
Yep. Stealing some plates. Stealing all the plates. Need some plates to make some stuff.
Don't mind me. I'm just waiting for my huge handcrafting queue for inserters. Because they are lovely. Let's go ahead and throw like half my iron plates in there for you. There you go. More belts for you. More belts for you. Have some belts.
Holy cow. Just go.
Alright.
There we go. Thank you.
Kinda sorta have a bit of a problem here. If I want to automate, let's say, bullets,
right,
I still need to feed fuel to the assembly machine.
Yep.
But we don't have long-handed inserters.
No, when do we even get those?
So I'm going to have to do something like... I need another splitter. Once the rest of my handcrafting queue catches up.
When do we get red-handed inserters? Oh, with automation. Okay. Which I will put next on the queue after electric mining.
Because what I can do is I can side load some of these iron plates using a splitter. Side load it onto some of this processed fuel.
Right.
And then route that up and start assembling stuff with it.
Makes sense.
So I guess that'll work. Do we want to spaghetti this or do we want to bus this? The plus side of busing is obviously the organization, but it takes up a lot more space. If we spaghetti this, it's a lot more compact, which also means that hopefully we don't pollute as much. So, do we want to spaghetti this or do we want to bus this?
I don't know if... at this phase, I'm inclined to spaghetti.
That's kind of what I'm thinking too.
I love a good bus, but I think that's going to be...
I mean, like I said, a bus is great for organization, but buses pollute a lot because they're so big. There's so much production to feed a bus.
True.
I'm almost building splitters. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like, I don't know, 3 things of ammo. I think we're going to do like 3 things of ammo.
Bad idea. I'd start making some turrets by hand even.
I'm just going to throw it all into a chest right there. And then we want in, out, in, out, in, out. And then power. And then side load that. No, I don't want to side load that straight away. I am going to split it off as if it's a little microbus. Okay. There we go. Microbus!
My ratios are way off on this shit. I don't need any of this. Hang on.
And then I want ammo. Okay, we have 3 assembly machines of ammo going.
Hey, look at you. Me gusta.
What else can I assemble off of iron? Okay. Let's see. What do assembly machines need? Burner assembly machines. Engines, stone. I don't have stone on my microbus, so I'm not going to worry about automating that yet then. I don't have copper on my bus yet. Looks like everything I want to automate requires stone or copper.
Mm.
Well, hold on. What does the engine need? Engine. That just needs iron. Okay, okay. I can automate transport belts, underground belts, splitters, and small electric poles.
Hey, that's progress.
Well, start with one thing at a time, I guess. I'm going to do
Alrighty.
boxes because those are easy.
Yep. Quite right.
Limit that to like 2. Let's limit the ammo to like 2 times 10, 2,000. Okay, there we go. Automating boxes.
Okay, so you've got some ammo coming off here into, which is the box. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, just a box. I'm not
I'm gonna
throwing it
steal that.
anywhere.
I've got
I'm
7
basically
turrets in my
mauling
pocket.
this.
Yeah, yeah.
I am micro mauling this. Just
Works
to
for
try
me.
to get more stuff for us. Okay,
And
so you need
I've got
engine.
10 turrets, so I'm gonna distribute that amongst a bunch of them and see.
So you're going to be iron gears into engine. And then you're going to be engine into transport belts. Wow. That is quite the chain for transport belts, but okay. There we go. And
You get to be turrets. You get to be bullets. No more bullets. Bullets.
okay, we're waiting on gears there. Gears are waiting on ability to pull plates. How's our electricity going? Electricity is great. Okay. All right, well, those aren't as inefficient as I expected them to be. So that's
Where did
nice.
bullets go? What the heck?
Okay. Now you're not waiting on gears anymore. Yep, that's working great. Okay. You are waiting on... How many engines do you need? Just one engine. What's taking you so long, engine? You're going fine. Oh. Okay. Well, let's fix that.
Okay, 4 turrets mutually supporting each other up by the northern coal outpost. Now to come down here and just kind of put some on the south, too. I guess the west is going to be as valuable anyway. Split them up.
There. Now that's going to pull belts out of there fast enough. And that's a lot better. Not perfect, but better. Okay.
Again?
And then we can take those belts and make underground belts. So I think what I want to do is I'm just going to repeat this recipe, but on the other side. Like that.
No more bullets.
No more bullets. Why are we out of bullets?
Hey, laughing boy, there was one bullet left.
Oh no. I like your Elmer Fudd thing going on. That's pretty awesome.
Giving my child a good grounding in the classics.
I love it. One of those makes 2. But we're not
Okay,
going
we
to be
have
crafting it constantly,
some
so it's
turrets
fine.
covering, at least notionally, some of the most vulnerable outlying parts. Yeah, it's cooking along. Okay. What do you got? You got plenty of copper. You've got plenty of copper.
You
Got
get some
some.
copper. You get some copper. Alright, I've got belts and underground belts automated.
Right on.
And we are now
Beautiful.
consuming all of that half belt of iron. So, I can't add to that line anymore.
Yeah, no, we can't. That's all we get.
So that means what I want to do now is I actually want to go ahead and... Oh no, I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. Oh, I know what I can do. Janky as hell, but whatever. I don't care.
That's the name of the game, man.
Another fuel line! And then the second half of my bus, my microbus, can go onto that. And there we go. Now we have 15 and
And now
15.
off I go.
So now we have 2 half and halves, which is a full.
Hey,
So,
sure.
happy
That's good.
days.
That'll do. Till I steal some. And then, you got nothing.
That's whatever. Yeah,
Okay.
that's way too iron hungry. Holy cow. That's so iron hungry. And I still want to do splitters. Dang it. Splitters need engines and belts. Holy cow, this is crazy. Crazy. Okay. So, same belt design. So now that we have electric mining drills researched, I'm starting to handcraft some.
Brilliant.
I'm thinking my first project with converting from burner mining drills to electric is probably coal. And then from there, I'll convert the iron. And then we'll
Yeah,
be off of the... And
I
then
like
we'll
that
be
one.
mostly off
The
the
burner
burner
phase.
mining drill phase, which will be nice.
Be lovely. Would be lovely. Just
I
a
can
little bit
start converting it now, even.
true. I better get to bed soon, though.
I do, too. I need to go to bed soon, too. That was the main reason why she came down. She needed to tell me it's bedtime. Alright,
Of course.
electric mining drills. Okay, good. They do still have the same area as vanilla. Thank God.
Right. Heaven help us.
Yep, otherwise heaven help us.
Okay. So we've got some basic defense. We've got solid iron smelting started. We've got
Oh wait, you've got
a
defense?
transition beginning
Turrets?
to
Oh, you did get turrets set up. Nice. You're the man,
at
dude.
least some notional coverage. There's at least, we're not just like hanging out in the breeze. But
Give me
yeah,
just one sec and I'll
you can
finish
make
off
yourself an
this row.
SMG and you can get some stuff going. So
Give me just a second. I'm going to finish off this row or this column of electric mining drills as soon as this handcrafting is done, which it is now. Lovely. Now I just need to get it powered on once I get more electric mining drills so I can remove this line because I didn't leave a space for
man, all
stuff.
this automation of belts and stuff over here, you're just past master. Got research crawling. We could boost that a little bit by now if we really wanted to, but maybe for next time.
Let's see. Small electric poles need copper. I guess I'll craft some of those though, since I don't have any wood in my inventory and I don't feel like chopping down trees.
We should.
I
I think all
for
trees are
me-
sacred now.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and remove this row anyway, since I
Yeah,
do
sure.
want to get electric mining drills going sooner rather than later. And
Aye.
I do need the room to run electric power poles.
Yep.
Okay, those
Yeah,
have the
that
same
works.
range too. Lovely. Lovely.
Beautiful. Me gusta.
So yeah, it doesn't matter whether you use iron ones or wooden ones. Don't matter at all in the slightest.
Cool. They have the same area. They have the same. Okay.
Yep, same area, same distance, all that fun jazz.
I like that. It leaves us free to leave trees alone a lot more.
Which is good.
Yeah.
Because even though
Yes.
we've made life easier on Navis, it's still not perfectly easy.
Nope. Hey, lights.
Hooray, lights! Okay, then let's get that hooked up to electricity.
Balloon light. Oh, that's right. The balloon lights are from the Afraid of the Dark. Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to also want to convert our... I need to get a lot more electric inserters so I can convert this coal processing
Mm.
so that it's not self-consuming as much coal.
Yeah. 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 No doubt. That's a good point. I'll try and make as many of those by hand as I can too. That's going to take a second to.
It's all good. It is going to take some time. But no worries. Okay, electric mining drills online. 8 of them.
Hey. How's that looking from our power consumptions? Oh, fine.
Yeah, we're doing okay for now.
Very good.
I can also craft some more electric inserters. Let's see. I can't just run them all straight down though, but we can do like 2. Like that.
Mm.
Do something like that, I think. Could work. And then output. And then... Oops. Like that. The electric inserters still aren't quite fast enough to keep it 100%, but it's fine.
If we were doing 3, would it be? Because
3
we
would
could
be
be
great,
running.
but I can't run power poles through there.
Couldn't you run the power poles like out, like
I
on this
could
side of
go...
things?
Yeah, that's true.
Will they
You could do
reach?
that.
Yeah, they'd reach.
Not from the outside to the outside, but maybe from this inner side to the inner side.
Hmm.
Like if I put a power pole like right here, and then another power pole right here, that does reach. So yeah, we could do something like that.
Anyway.
So like that, and then like that, and then yeah, we can do 3. There we go. Now it's perfectly happy.
Optimally efficient.
Or at least happy.
That's right. At least that.
And there. And then we want
I don't have any power poles.
there. I'm just trying to figure out how to make that nice-ish. Okay. And then okay. And then power pole, power pole, power pole. There we go. Now the only coal that's being consumed is actually converting it into processed fuel. Perfect. A lot more efficient.
Yes, this is good.
Good. Very good. Yeah, electric mining
All right.
drills. Alright, this is probably a pretty good place to put
beautiful
into
thing.
it.
I'm gonna go ahead and save it on my side.
I'm gonna go ahead and save it on mine as well. And then yeah, next time we'll just continue the process of making this look more and more like vanilla. Yeah. Making this look like vanilla. How's your
Precisely.
PC holding up with all the mods running? Everything okay?
I'm lagging just slightly noticeably, but it's fine. Be okay.
Guys, space exploration.
Very good. Oh, you were still streaming the whole thing in the back. I wonder if you'd been
Yeah, I'm recording it in the background.
Yeah, but you were sharing screen with me too. I don't know if that's
Oh, I
what's
didn't
frustrating you.
realize that.
And I
I
wonder if that
didn't.
was impacting performance. I didn't notice it either.
That very well could be impacting performance on your end, 100%. That very well could be.
Could try that, not doing that next time and see what happens.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. There are like all kinds of extra grades of like belts and stuff in this version. Man, this is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, this is going to be nuts. Like right now,
Mm.
it's similar-ish to vanilla, only I've never actually like automated burners, like
Yeah,
burner mining
right.
drills
Yeah,
like that. So
a
that was
few
a
extra
first
little
for
problems to
me.
solve. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was actually kind of cool trying to figure that out. But
With the
yeah,
same goal of getting away from it as soon as we can.
yeah.
But yeah, then
I
eventually we'll
so
get
I'm
better
seeing
power
here on the
crush.
title screen that they have the fuel processor taking in wood,
Uh,
which kind of makes some sense actually, because wood usually doesn't provide much other than a source for making power poles.
sure.
But if you can convert wood,
It's a super
oh, it's
efficient
actually
fuel.
converting wood and coal into fuel. It's using them
Oh,
both.
that's
That's
true.
kind of
I'm seeing the
cool.
same thing, but then that you would just be hand feeding wood into that box, which means you're going out and chopping wood specifically for fuel,
That's
which sounds
true.
dumb to me. Like,
That's
stop
true, but
doing that, you
I mean
idiots.
something you can do though is instead of thinking of it like, well, I need to go out and manually get wood for
Yeah.
fuel. You can just use it as a, oh, I had to chop down trees. I don't know where to put this wood.
Oh,
Let's
you're
put it
absolutely
here,
right.
and then
Yeah,
it'll
it's like
process it over time. So it's
that
just a
is
good
really
way to
good.
dump it and at least turn it into something useful.
Absolutely. No, that makes good sense.
So I think it could work that way. This is cool. I'm liking this.
Yeah,
It's a
man.
lot of problems to solve, but this is cool.
Hmm. One
All
last
right,
fun
man.
discovery on the night. Yep.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you soon. Good times. I'm excited.
Alrighty. I'll catch you later, man.
Bye.
Bye.